Alexander, but the Thunder do get a point guard back. And it was Damian Lillard who sank the Dallas, putting himself in that MVP conversation, as his game is one of the best in the NBA. Kanter inside had the bunny, and he missed it. Had 20 points against Milwaukee as Baisley trying to back it up, and Kanter snatches away that rebound. Well, this Blazers team has been clicking even with all of those injuries, Mike. No C.J. McCollum, no Harry Giles tonight, no Rodney Hood. One of the reasons why, obviously, Lillard, who's a scoring machine, but this is a Portland team that knocks down a high clip from three and doesn't turn the ball over.
Well, and they're well coached, too, by Terry Stotts. I mean, they've been playing together for a while. You know, Damian Lillard has been the leader on this team, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that. And how about that leadership there, recognizing that baseline was wide open. I don't know if that's Main Street. You call that a side street, but either way, it's a dunk by Bays.
And the pass to the open man, Baisley on the baseline, coming off of one of his better games of late, as Gary Trent little up and under there on Kenrich Williams. And Gary Trent has filled in admirably since being inserted into the starting lineup in January. Excellent outside shooter, as Maladone, hard drive, had the scoop, got all the way to the rim, and it rolls off. Baisley, tough drive there, but Kanter stood his ground. So you Health coach's corner, and Kanter, an aggressive offensive board, the follow. And Gary Trent Jr., who actually had the previous bucket on the last possession for Portland. And we've seen this so much from Enes Kanter, Mike, over the course of his career. So adept at those offensive rebounds. He's third in the NBA. And he's kept 2 consecutive possessions alive here for the Blazers. And 2 free throws for Gary.
Is putting in situations where, you know, he's probably hasn't seen much of that in his career, where he's being a facilitator with the basketball.
Maneuver because of the propensity to foul, but Portland using it to its advantage here as Dort hung in the air long enough, and that time the presence of Enes Kanter affected the attempt there from Lou Dort. So another empty trip there for Oklahoma City. Lillard, the drive, the kick. Simons cans the 3.
On-ball defense tonight. We've seen that a couple of times already, folks.
Jackson, catch fire 3. And Kanter snatches it away there from Muscala. On Minnesota, he was a hot commodity on the trade market. Lillard step back, no good, and there is Kanter. Just a slight tip in with that right hand in the second. This time defended by Maladone. Tough shot, offensive rebound, Kanter inside, and the second effort is finally grabbed there by Dort.
The way in there, the Trailblazers have been caught with a lot of fouls in that second quarter. But with a lot of players missing.
And Horford running the lane, but he got denied at the top by Covington. Just expecting that one to go down, and quickly on the other end, another swing, and it's Kanter off that block. And another 4-point swing. We saw a big swing in the first half there of Damian Lillard, the shot maker, Mike, that sometimes you forget that he's averaging over 7 assists on the season.
That's right, over 4 rebounds. Anthony Simons and Gary Trent Jr.
Kanter, handful of moves there. Thought he got it humming since the opening tip. Already 78 points thanks to 12 threes. Lillard, another drive inside, and we get a whistle and a foul. And you know, it can be frustrating, Mike, because as Nick was alluding to, Damian Lillard just 2 shots in the second. He's been a distributor here tonight with those 6 assists, just 15 points. Shots not falling from the outside.
The hands part of the ball. Take a look at this, folks. I mean, he's got a good chance on this one.
So there's the swing pass. He did get that left hand a little bit there on the tail end. Enes Kanter at the charity stripe for Portland as the Blazers increase their lead. There was 6:46 left to go in this third quarter. Little mini homestand here for Oklahoma City after the win on Sunday against Milwaukee. Thunder will play tomorrow night in Memphis on the back end of a back-to-back.
good job coming back in that play was Hami.
Boy, Hami just contorting his body going against the grain.
Lillard pops out for the three. That's good. Damian Lillard is Lou Dort gambled on the
challenge available.
Lillard trying to turn the corner, sends it back outside, and Gary Trent Jr. with a huge three-point shot in crunch time. Lillard pressured out on the perimeter by Dort. Off the deck three on the way. Damian Lillard starting to heat up here over the last couple of possessions. Boy, this has been such a fun matchup to watch. Dort play defense on one of the best offensive players in the NBA. Damian Lillard from 25 feet on the step-back contested three. Exchange of blows here in this fourth quarter by both teams.
Well, you're in crunch time, and Portland already has, what, 4 threes, now 5 threes made.
Possibly could, Mike, to erase that 24-point deficit, take the lead.